Well, I think I mentioned I had to go bring this winch back. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier. And we're talking a little crypto, and my woo-woo dude called, and all that stuff. So I'm over here, you know, Digibyte was down like 16%, 15, 16%. And all of a sudden, it's like, it recovers. It was down to like 0.018. And now, right now, it's at 2 cents again. So it was basically 1.8 cents. Now it's 2 cents. It was actually almost 22.1 or whatever, 0.21 cents, or 2.1 cents actually. And then another interesting thing, this other one I keep talking about, thanks to Penny Kelly, which here's the chart on this bad boy. Electronium. I think Steven, we need a Metallica song. Electronium, just leave me alone. In the fight to climb higher and higher, it's the last time you'll stay low. I don't know. But we got in, at least me and my patrons, we got in over here at 0.002-ish. 22, 21, 23, whatever. 0.0022. And it has ran up today at 0 point, right here where my mouse is. Literally right there. Right here is when this thing tripled in price. Again, 0.22, times 3 or whatever. Let me just do that math for you. 0.0022 times 3, 0066, exactly right. Where my mouse was. That has tripled since April 26th, basically 3 weeks ago. In 3 weeks, this thing's gone up 3 times. And by the way, this candle, remember, 0066 is 3 times. It got to 777, triple sevens, baby. Lucky number 7s, 00777. So I've got an alert now on my Blockfolio to tell me, oh, I had one at 7.5 and it went off. I was like, what the? I look in my car. I was driving my car to take that thing back. I'm like, what the? What? 0075 already? You gotta be kidding me. So I got the parking lot, opened it up and looked at it. Holy crap, it's true. That's fantastic. Up, and again, even though it's down a little bit right now from that peak, that candle, still up 23.46%. And so I'm like, well, what else is going on? You know, just going down through my stuff and looking at this, whatever. Wow, Theta's up. Because remember, Theta Fuel was the one that was up double digits, and Theta was just a few percent. And now all of a sudden, Theta jumped up, and I saw this a little while ago, probably right here, because it was over 19, not like right at 19 where it's at now. It was a bit over it, and there it is, 19.44. So you know, almost 19.5 cents. You know, and if you look back on Theta, man, from will the daily do enough? You know, when we've seen numbers like this before in the past, it briefly touched 20 cents back in March of 2019. And the highest it's ever been was June, it looks like right here, at 30 cents. About 30 cents. Highest it's ever been. We got into this coin, thanks to Michelle White Dove. Again, I give credit when credit is due with a smile on my face. I don't need to pretend like this is my super secret intel. It was me. I was a ha ha ha. No. My team and friends of people, everybody gets credit when credit's due. And this was a White Dove pick. Well, air conditioning people calling, stand by. Yeah, the air conditioning, we had someone come and like just inspect the house, mold stuff, you know, just like do this big inspection. And they checked the air conditioner and all stuff. So the air handlers, we have 2 AC units, 2 air handlers, one upstairs, one downstairs. The one downstairs was worse than the one upstairs as far as like stuff growing on the grill or whatever, the coils. And, you know, it's some kind of moldy stuff. It's the most common one that happens. So I said, all right, let me call them. And while they're there, flush out the lines too, you know, with that vinegar or whatever you guys do. So he was just calling to say, I told you I was coming tomorrow, but can we come now? Well, yeah, sure. Come on. Come on down. So that's what that was about, in case you were wondering. What the? Oh, okay, he's coming. Yeah, never mind. I was just a text from their automated service now telling me we're on our way. So yeah, White Dove. We got in this thing right around 12 point something cents in the very, very beginning. I think it was 12.6 if I recall. And then it went to like 13.2, did some moves, and it came back down to 11 point something, and I bought my biggest bulk of that stuff when it was around the 11, 13, whatever, back down to 11, or 12, 13, and 11. That's when I bought the bulk of my stuff. I did buy a little bit higher, and it might have been around 18 cents actually, but I didn't buy much. It was a little bit. And then it come back down, and again, it's been as low as 5 cents with the rest of the market, getting crushed. And I've from periodically, and I'm talking from like last 2 years. Okay, let me grab a little bit, whatever. And it's so small, like a little, okay, this market's on, let's grab a little bit more, no big deal. But, again, I'm talking small numbers. The big bulk was the initial, okay, I got to get this, I have to. Because she said, what she got, giving somebody else a reading that knew my friend Pete. My Pete gets a reading from her too, my friend Pete. And she's telling the guy or the person she's talking to, giving the reading, and they're asking about financial stuff, portfolios and this and that. And I think they were also newly into crypto. So they were asking her, oh, I have this crypto, is that good? And she was kind of reading, yeah. She hears spirit, boom, theta. It's a crypto, theta. So she doesn't say anything. She says, all right, at the end of the reading, hey, will you do me a favor and let Pete know to give me a call when you talk to him? Oh, okay. So they hang up. They call Pete right away. And Pete's like, she wants me to call her. Usually, that never happens. The only call that happens is when I'm getting a reading. That's kind of it. So he says, well, I'll call her. I don't know what this is about. Calls her. First words are out of her mouth. Pete, Theta coin. What is Theta coin? It's one of those cryptos. What is it? I have no idea. I've not heard of it. That's the one that'll make you rich. That's the one that will make you rich, and I want you to try to help me get these things. How do I get those? He said, well, let me look into it. I'll see what I can do. And if I can't, I know somebody, J-Snip4, who can. So he looked into it, did some research real quick, and oh, wow, the guy from YouTube, he's one of their top advisors. Oh, wow, this is really interesting. Content streaming, okay, yeah. Peer-to-peer, got it, okay. It looked really good. So he calls me, Joe, I don't know how to get this thing. I know the psychic, her blah, 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 tells me her name. I'm like, that sounds familiar for some reason, but okay. So who's this girl again? Well, she was on this TV show in 2000. I was like, oh my God, she won the show. I know who she is. I mean, I don't know her, but that's why I know the name. I was watching that show. I was like, wanting more episodes. Come on. Let's go. Have series 1, 2, and 3. Keep going. It was so cool. And she found a guy buried in the desert in a 10-acre field, underground. Oh, right here. Spirit says, drop my card here. He's right here. They dig. There's the guy in the box. Come on out with his oxygen tank. Takes her to a car dealership. Before they even tell him what the thing is, she goes, I already know what this is. But I haven't told you yet. I already know. You want me to find somebody in the back of a car. Right? Am I right? Yeah, you're right. I know where he is. Can I go? Go ahead. Boom. She runs right over to this little red car. This one, right here. This is it. Opens the trunk. There's the guy. Found him. I mean, unbelievable. I just never really forget that. It's just so awesome. So she's the one who's been telling us about Theta. And I'm lucky. Let me close this door real quick because I'm starting to echo, and I think someone might be getting a diaper change out there too. So, I'm lucky that Pete, way before this happened, reached out to me. Hey Joe, I follow you on YouTube. Man, I'll pay you. I'll pay you. Can you help me? I gotta move some crypto. I don't want to mess up, man. Yeah, all right. And he paid me, and I helped him, and we had a few email conversations, but before and after, and not too much, but that was that. So he realized, well, I can trust Joe. He's helped me. He could have wiped me out and stole stuff from him. Obviously, he didn't. So he's like, I know who I'm going to go to. I'm going to ask that guy Joe again. Well, of course, the psychic lady. He knows about my stuff with my mom. She's psychic and all this. So he's probably felt like, oh, Joe will appreciate this too. But mainly, he was like, well, can we help you? Can you help us get it? So I do the research. I see everything he found. Oh my God, this is going to completely change content delivery on the planet. across the planet. They're the only ones doing this. There's no real competitors. Oh my God. This is brilliant. That coin, again, we got at 12 cents, 11 cents, 13 cents, whatever. And from time to time, I'm sure I've mentioned this and people got in at whatever the price was at the time. But from all the coins that I've seen really super highs coming down, like, you gotta say old Theta has held its own. Old Theta, look at that chart. Old Theta has held its own. And it's surprising to see this thing really taking a run right now. The way it is. Of course, I'm pleased, very pleased. And along with it, Theta Fuel. So we got Theta Fuel, we've got Electronium. Digibyte, of course, even though it's red, still 2 cents. That thing was half a penny. Just recently too. Let's go back to the 2 hour. Down in here. And then it dipped down to 0.02 basically. In 3. Holy crap, would you like to have gotten those, right? But I did grab some more at half a penny. Right around here, whatever. And I don't remember if it was before this further dip or I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But someone did too, because you can see this huge candle here. This wick. The candle and the wick. Jiminy Christmas. Sound effects are very important. Ready? So, again, same kind of period. This one's more like 4 weeks. This one started about 4 weeks, as opposed to, I think Electronium was 3 weeks ago. But nonetheless, look fairly similar. This thing got up to nearly 3 cents, 29.29, whatever, or 2.9 cents. Again, this I think was on, Bitfinex. It's their, dollar conversion thing, real time. Whatever. If you looked at another chart from Digibyte from another exchange, you may not see this wick. I think I went and looked and saw, that seemed to mainly happen here on this exchange. But nonetheless, there's 0.26, 2.6 cents, and it did it several times right here. Did it again over here. Again, another wick, whatever. So I'm real happy to see that with Digibyte and Electronium and Theta. Like, this is good. I've got a nice position in all these coins. It's just awesome to see that. So, went out, and Digibyte from being down 16% was only down like 3% at the time. Now it's down 7%, 7.5%. Again, maybe people are playing it, taking profit, whatever. So we'll see. Just curious though, what kind of volume are we looking at for Electronium? I'm going to just go to CoinMarketCap and tell you what we got there. So volume wise, and going back to April 20th when this thing was, 002 basically, 22nd. It had basically 90,000, 80,000, 95, 100,000 in volume. And then all of a sudden, right after that 22nd, boom, 500,000 in volume hits. Calms down a little bit, down in the hundreds again. Goes back up to 1.1 million by April 30th. And there's a lot of volume. I'll just might as well check the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. It says volume down here. The bottom's the volume. So it picks up, peaks, comes down, but it wasn't just a drastic coming down. It stayed for a while. Slowly bled off that volume down in the hundreds. But again, we're not seeing this stuff, 80s, 90s, whatever. Hundreds now. And then boom, here we go again. Now we're at 1.3, 1.2 mil, right there. Calms down, but again, it only calms down to $500,000 in volume, and now we're peaking again as I'm talking to you at 1.6 million in volume. That's today. There it is, May 15. So again, this is great to see this on this Electronium. I love it. Digibyte, on the other hand, which I'm sure is still going to look pretty good. Look down here. You can see the volume down here, which we have not seen that kind of thing in Jesus. Since we had the spike, the absolute all-time high, January 2018, of, I think it was it 13, 14, 15 cents, something like that? I think it was the ultimate high, was like 14, 15 cents. I can't get my mouse right over it perfectly. And then again, April 20th or so, things start picking back up, and it never comes back down to, okay, it was just kind of, a little FOMO. People FOMO'd, okay, the big guys sold off, and now we're all sitting on the lower bags. No. Oh no. We've peaked again here. This globally it shows as 2.6 cents. So that's not far off from that candle wick I told you about at 2.9, to be honest with you. So honestly, that wick's probably fairly accurate. But again, $51 million in volume. 53.3 million. May 6th. What was it prior to this? 2 million, 2.2, 2.4. There it is. $50 million in volume. And again, yes, it settled down a bit. Down to 20, 18, 17, 21, 25, 26. And then today, at 23, it looks like 24. Basically 24, that's what I just saw. 23.8 now. 24.0, whatever. And then another interesting coin, which I don't know if I just mentioned it in this video, I don't think I did, was Redcoin. It's been doing some really interesting moves lately. Some pretty large moves. And again, the volume. 20,000, well, 99,000 here. 99,000, 22,000 in volume. 40,000. Right? This is like, oh, I mean, whatever. And then boom. Around that same time frame. 3.7 mil instantly. Calms down a bit. 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, and just stays 600,000, 700,000. Even though the price is slightly rising, now the volume's rising a little bit. 700, 800, 900, 600, 700, 800, 900. Then boom, right on that May 6th thing again. 3.6 million in volume. Oh, there's 5 million. Sorry, there's 5 million in volume. Does calm down quite a bit, but did it calm down to 12,000 like we see here just in April 11th? $12,000 in volume. 15, even 90,000, 70,000, 20, 30, 40,000. No, it's calming down to $200,000 and $300,000. And then it picks back up again. There we are at 3.3 million. Calms down a bit. 1.2 million right now. So, somebody wants some of these coins. Specifically these ones I've just mentioned. Matter of fact, I did not look at THETA. Let's look at THETA. And I'm very, very pleased to know that these are the ones we've been talking about here lately. Especially on Patreon. These are the ones that have really been our focus lately. For whatever reason. So there's April, March. Let's go right here. $1 million. This is THETA. Regular THETA, not THETA Fuel. About 1,800,000. There's 895. Whatever. It was a little higher before that. 4 million leading up to that. But again, the same time frame I'm looking at, we're seeing 1 million is the low, 1.2, 1.6, whatever. There we are again, April 20th or so, $10 million. And then it fluctuates 5, 8, 9, 10, whatever, until once again, well, actually May 6th was the big one for the other ones, right? May 6th was the big volume day. And here's 12.9. Basically 13 million in volume. There's 16, actually May 5th. But then right here, just a few days ago on the 12th, $31 million in volume THETA. Calmed down to 10 million and is back up to 20 million now. So again, is there something that some certain people know that have big money? They like Digibyte. They like Redcoin, they like THETA, they like Electronium, and maybe some others, but again, those are the four that we've been talking about lately a lot in my group. And I don't have some super secret intel as to what was happening with these 4 coins. Other than somebody wants some of these damn things, and they want them now. And they don't care how they want them now.